I'm back! I just got back from Minnesota. Everybody I know is at least 3 weeks ahead of me, so a whole new crowd here. I'm also realizing that I'm at the very, very back of the entire through hiking bubble. Yeah, so there's gonna be less people. I'm super excited to just like crush miles and, you know, hike my own hike and do whatever I want. We'll see how this goes. There is a storm blowing in. So I'm setting up camp a little early and gonna go to bed early. I cannot tell you how incredibly satisfying it is to sit here in the dry as it rains outside. We got some dark storm clouds moving in, and I'm headed uphill. So, depending on when the trees end, I guess depends on how far up I can go. I don't want to be up on the open ridge line when it's thundering and lightning. I've decided to stop and wait out this huge storm cloud. This is as far as I can go and still be in a pretty good lightning safe spot with even trees. So hopefully it blows over fast because it's really putting a dent in my hiking speed. I hung out for about an hour, but now it's looking like the clouds are lifting, so I'm on my way again. So there's a fire going on in West Yosemite right now. You can kind of see the effects of that. Maybe there's like a haze. You can definitely smell the fire from here. I think it's over 30 miles away from me. I should pass through before it reaches. And probably that rain is hopefully dampening the effects of it because it's not contained. The other downside of these clouds, though, is that it's trapping in the smoke. And so now I'm smelling it. Yeah, that still doesn't look good. But I'm committed and I have to make it to the top now. The other option is to run downhill. But I'm almost there. Donahue Pass at 11,000 feet. It's one of the last big passes, also entering Yosemite National Park. It would be a lovely place to hang out under different circumstances. I don't think today is the day to stay. So I'm going to push on. Also, I think what I considered storm clouds, dark, I think is actually smoke. I mean, it's all hazy over there, so I think smoke is adding to that darkness from that fire. Might as well not be stupider than I already was for doing this section when I knew there would be maybe some smoke. So, for my future self, protecting my lungs, trying to at least, with a wet bandana. That's what they say to do, right? If there's smoke. And there is. Lots of smoke. Plus it makes me look cool, right? Like a ninja or something. So I didn't make it as far as I hoped today. I was shooting for 25 miles, but I realized that that's a little ambitious for even a practiced through hiker. So somebody coming back from 3 weeks of nothing, that's okay. But I did make it 21, which isn't bad. That's a good goal. Going into Meadows tomorrow. Super excited. Get some real food. wind shifted or the rain settled the smoke last night, so it's not nearly as bad as it was yesterday. Also, check out this awesome trail maintenance work. All of these rocks. I see civilization entering Meadows in Yosemite National Park. It's always so overwhelming to see so many cars and people. Soda Springs. It's carbonated spring water, just like some soda. The air is clouded with smoke again. It's just incredible. There's a ranger who's checking my permit and bear canister, and she said I could come look at this place and camp here, but I think I'll move on. I may have had to walk to sunset to get here, but this is a really awesome spot. Got just a little wet in that creek crossing. Slipped and fell on a rock. Low consequence. And now I get to hike in wet shoes all day. Just finished the second climb of the day. I got one more to go. And it looks like we've got clouds again. I thought that was supposed to be over, but maybe some afternoon rain again. Today has felt like an incredibly long day. It's like mid-afternoon. I've only seen 2 people all day long, aside from the people I camped with last night. It's really pretty. I've taken quite a few short breaks by lakes and waterfalls and streams. So I'm taking a side trail to Benson Lake. Wasn't in the original plan, and it's going to end up being a mile round trip off my way. Which, when I'm trying to go fast and far, isn't that great. But, Ranger told me it was amazing. Everybody on the guide app says it's amazing. So, I'm 2 miles away from my destination for tonight, but if it is as cool as they say, I might just stop early and try to make up those 2 miles later. We'll see. So shortly after arriving, I convinced myself to stay. Ooh. 1, because there is a storm coming around. 2, can't pass up a sandy beach. And 3, it's got an excellent view. 4, I'm just lazy. And finally, there are people here. Although we probably won't talk to each other, it's nice to know that I'm not the only human on the planet. So, I'm gonna spend the night here and do a really early morning tomorrow. Maybe, if I wake up. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to see this lake, because that means I can stop for the day. It's like war paint. I got dirt all over my face. So today was a really good day overall. I kept a pretty good pace all morning. Then for lunch, I ate lunch by a small lake. Then I went swimming in a bigger lake. It was awesome. The first time I could actually swim swim, not just jump in and jump back out because of the cold. It was nice and warm, so I floated around a little bit. Clearly I didn't get clean enough. And then, yeah, I continued on. Now I'm here at a really beautiful lake. You can smell the smoke pretty well this morning. I hope all this haze is fog and not smoke, but we'll see. I think it's not as thick as it was from where I came from. So hopefully I'm heading out of it. And this marks the end of Yosemite. Check out that rising sun. You can tell already it's starting to be the slow fade out of the Sierras. Almost done with the Sierras. But there's no mountains up there. At least you can't see any through the smoke. But I don't think there are. And that's behind. So yeah, it's coming to an end, the Sierras. 999.99 repeating miles. 1,000. That's done. 1,000 miles. I will say it does feel amazing to break into the thousands. Seems to take forever. But yeah, finally in the 4 digits. It's crazy to think that I have more to go than what I've already done. This is so wide, it almost looks like it was a road at one point. I wish I could see all the views. Maybe over the mountain the smoke will be gone. Ooh, you can see the trail up to there. Whew. Wow, even in the smoke it's awesome. I'm glad to have finally walked out of that smoke. My throat was getting kind of scratchy. But I think this is the last of the Sierras. Maybe. We'll see what's around the curve. But, wow. That definitely is a shift. It's crazy. It's super hot up here. There's no shade. Sun's beating down. I'm low on water. Yeah. Probably the most genius thing ever. Mio on a ball of snow. It's awesome for a hot day. Snow cone. Sonora Pass. This is officially the end of the Sierras, according to a lot of people. So I'm done with that. Sierra section complete.